Yo, what is up, traders? Welcome back to another stream. Hopefully everybody's doing good tonight. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you, chat. Yo, what's good night? Welcome back, welcome back. You feeling lucky? Hopefully you get in the drawing. Hopefully you get in the drawing tonight, brother. We got this, we got this, we got this. All right, everybody just joining the stream. Appreciate y'all for joining up. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, man. Hey, let's get the likes rolling in because once again, we're doing a Lucid 50K Flex account. Probably the best prop firm in the game right now. We're doing that giveaway at the end of the stream. You know the deal. So leave a like. Leave a like at the door on your way in, chat. Leave a like at the door on your way in. Let's go, man. Let's go. Welcome in. Downside question mark to the bottom. I don't know, man. This is such a strong market. It's such a strong market. When these markets just pushing all-time highs like this, it's hard. I don't really see. No, I think it's a little silly to be short bias right here, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I think the best kind of setup is just kind of look for the continuation through the all-time highs, man. Nothing can slow this down. Nothing can slow this down. On the other hand, if you really want to get into a short, I think there's better markets to get short. Right? If you're just dying to get short, I do think there's weaker markets to get short in, like gold potentially has a decent short setup. It's at the lows of the range on the hourly. We might see a breakdown trade tonight on gold if we can get under 4,700, because we're seeing a lot of weak price action off this level. Right? We have like 5 hours of, right, given the context of this sell-off, it didn't find recovery today with NQ. It's just the weaker market, right? So if you really want to get into a short somewhere, and I don't not trading advice or anything like that. So this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I just think, man, at a bird's eye view, there's weaker markets to short than NQ, right? Look at NQ. Nothing can keep it down. Gold, on the other hand, does have a short setup. So if you just got to scratch the short itch tonight, let's maybe not do it on NQ. Just my advice, personal opinion, not financial advice. Not financial advice. We maybe do see a breakdown below 4,700. We didn't actually, yeah, we may see it, right? Because we have 5 hours of like really flat line price action after some aggressive selling. We have a triple bottom at this point. With the price act, the range is getting tight into this level. We're seeing like compression. We haven't, right, continue lower highs. Price is getting tight down here. Haven't seen a bounce attempt in like 8 hours. Not looking good. We might see a gold breakdown trade tonight, which would pretty much on the daily be, yeah, we might see gold continue lower tonight. That's just my opinion. So maybe we'll try to look for a trade on that market. Your thoughts about Top Step? I have no clue, guys. I have no clue. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I'm not partnered with Top Step. All right. What are we thinking? Anybody up on the session so far? Have y'all taken any trades? I know it's a little bit late. Have y'all taken any trades? 30-point pullback off of session highs and all-time highs, about 50 points away from this level. 27,111. $500? Nice, Ricky. Love to hear that. Yeah, gold's just the weaker market, right? Gold's just the much weaker market. I mean, you could make the argument that the potential risk to reward is better here on NQ with how much range we have beneath us, but at the same time, I think we're very much fighting the trend on that. I don't think it's a great short. I don't think it's a great short. I see the risk to reward perspective. You've got the gap. You've got pretty extended move from the open. Yeah, I mean, I can see the argument, but I just think it's too strong of a market. I think it's too strong of a market. Having said that, if NQ does want to break through session highs and all-time highs, does gold follow? I don't hate trying to short gold. I really don't. Yo, what's good, Jolanta? Once again, guys, we're doing a Lucid 50K Flex account giveaway at the end of the stream. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. I don't know if y'all stuck around for the end of last night's stream, but we had a banger trade. It was sick. It was sick. We took a banger trade. I don't know if anybody took the same trade last night, but we ended up catching session lows, brother. Like, we actually caught session lows. Yeah, we bought session lows last night. It was absurd. It was insane. It was insane. We bought 866, right? Yeah, I think we bought 866 last night. And I was going to say we hadn't seen that again, but that big dump. Yeah, we bought 866 last night, bro. And I scalped about 15 points on it, but it ended up going 160. That was a nutty one. It was this bad. We literally had a bid in at 66. I think we got filled 66. I shit you not. Yeah, I was trading this candle. Not to pat my own back, but that, like, our entry was within this wick. And then I went break even in less than a minute. And then it runs 160 points. I don't think I saw it take a drawdown on it. Fucking beautiful trade. Go rewatch that. Go rewatch, because hold on a second. Maybe I'll pull it up. It was right at the end of the stream. Yeah, wait. Yep. Look at this. This is me trading it last night. 873 was the entry. This was your reversal on the 1 minute, 873. That was right here. Literally right here. Of course, I didn't hold it for that long. I was out of most of it, but the entry was right there. That was the long entry. I would not have guessed that we would have ran all the way back up to the high of the range, though. Dude, somebody was telling me to short. I was like, bro, I get that the session, like, I get it, bro, but come on. You know damn well this market's going to be at all-time highs tomorrow. Plus, that move's just too extended. All right. What's gold up to? Yo, what's up, Ravi? She was way too exhausted. That's what I'm saying, man. People see a whole bunch. People see a really extended move with a whole bunch of green or red candles, and they just, like, it's a sin for you to try to get in for a pullback or possible reversal. When in reality, that's exactly where you should be trying to get in. Should be getting in when the probabilities are shifted in your favor, when a move gets really extended and there's a high chance for exhaustion and there's no structure beneath you that, you know, there's levels to trade back into. The further price stretches without support, without structure supporting the move, the higher probability that it'll have an aggressive snapback or pullback. Now, that doesn't mean, okay, Trump news just came out and, you know, we just had one candle just go 150 points. Like, you know, you don't just short, right? If it's, there needs to be some sort, you know, it needs to be some kind of It needs to kind of be a genuine move that isn't just news, because of course news is just gambling. Who's buying NQ right now? I could see a couple people buying it. I don't think it's the worst trade ever. I don't really love the risk to reward. Trying to catch a triple top when we really don't have. I don't know. It's just it's pretty damn extended. You've got the risk of the gap. I don't see it getting rejected crazy hard, but I also don't see the risk to reward to take the trade there. Plus, you're taking a long on NQ. The breakouts are annoying and frustrating and slow. Like, the breakout trades are a pain in the ass to take. I mean, they're just the worst. But I could see the argument for going long here. Absolutely hate taking breakouts to the upside. Because they're never quick. They're never quick. They never just run like you want them to. They like break by a couple points, pull back. They're pretty annoying. But yeah, I could totally see people being long right now. And I don't think it's a stupid trade. I don't really love the reward potential on that bad boy. Not with how far we've gone. So extended here. Having said that, I also don't think it's a great short. I just don't see anything here. I think up here is. I think you've seen a couple continuation moves at this point. It just feels a little extended. It just feels a little. Not that I think I need to short it, but yeah. Plus we're at the top of the hourly highs, so I don't know. We'll find something different. I'll probably look at gold. Yeah, the breakouts on the NQ are just a pain. Got to win on buys. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's solid, nice. Nice. Looks like gold's gonna turn up for a bit. Any thoughts on gold? I would love to get a short set up on gold at some point here, but NQ feels just like it's melting up. It can carry gold a little bit. I don't love gold off of this triple bottom. I don't. And if we put in a lower high somewhere within these next 35 points, I do think we could sell. But at the same time, if NQ just continues bleeding up, maybe it holds gold above above that structure for now, above that support level. Crude moving a little bit here. Kind of broke above the range, now rejecting. The scope of NQ just seems like a continued bleed up through the all-time highs. Does that send crude lower? Crude's in an interesting spot. You almost wonder why it's so damn high. But maybe in a decent little spot to short back through these recent lows here. You almost... Gold just got slabbed, did it? Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, I'm not seeing... I just don't want NQ to carry it. We will be patient. I think we'll definitely get something. Gold and crude right now kind of selling off. Yo, what's good? Are you on an alt account? What's good, Bugs? That's a clean, yeah, that's nice. Crude popping back up. Soybeans once again. Let's go. Thoughts on Top Step lowering max payout from 5K to 2K each XFA? Yeah, man, I think it's good. I think it benefits the trader. No, that sounds horrible. Sorry about that, y'all. That sounds like that sounds horrible. We have other options, man. Use code BBC on all other prop firms. Speaking of other prop firms, look at this, man. I've got dude, I have uncapped daily payouts on the Take Profit Trader accounts, man. Let's go. Let's go. I'm a little upset that they're 50Ks, but the thing with Take Profit Trader is you can make the argument that some prop firms, it makes more sense to go with the bigger accounts because with that comes higher payout caps and stuff. With Take Profit Trader, man, you can get the 50K account, and because it's uncapped daily payouts in the funded stage, like it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter what account size you have, right? Because it's uncapped daily payouts. There's no payout caps. Usually with other prop firms, the bigger account sizes will have higher payout caps. Doesn't matter with Take Profit Trader. Also, you can make the argument it's a little easier to get past that intraday trailing drawdown with the 50Ks because you only need to make 2K, then you're clear of the buffer and you don't have to worry about it. So the Take Profit Trader is one of the few firms that I would make the argument like it truly doesn't. You could do this. You could take the same exact. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I am. I think you can take this because it's uncapped daily payouts. Once again, you can take. Obviously, the scaling's a little different, but you could take the same payout on a 150K pro account that you could on a 25K pro account. So I mean, they're one of the prop firms where like you can really get away with going on the smaller side, and it really doesn't matter. They cap you at 10K. If you make 10K in a day, then they instantly move you to live. They instantly move you to live. If you make 10K in a day, they let you take 5,000 of that as a payout, and then they put the other 5K as your drawdown. It's not withdrawable, but it's as your drawdown in your Pro Plus account or the live account. But if you make 10K in a day, they'll instantly move you to a live account. So some people may argue like maybe don't make 10K in a day, but also the live accounts give you the 90-10 split, not the 80-20. I wouldn't mind hanging out in these pro accounts for a little bit, just make a couple $100 a day now that I'm past the buffer, and just take like every day try to make a couple $100, and then I can do that times 4 accounts. I had 5, but I blew one, but it's okay. I'm gonna get it back. I already have another one passed essentially. Yo, what's good, Alex? Where did Top Step say they lowered payouts? I don't know. I see that, yeah. I understand the alteration of, and this is just if they're trying to stay competitive with other firms, like maybe lowering the payout caps on some of the lower account sizes, because almost every other prop firm does that. And it seems like they are. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Nope. I don't know, chat. This is still. Yeah. Okay. Listen. Yeah. I don't think it's a good. It's obviously it's not a good change. The prices are coming down a little bit. That payout cap is now less. Yeah, it's obviously not a step forward, but at the same time, and this isn't me not me defending or anything. I don't think it's a step forward, but it's also now it's pretty competitive with the other firms. But no, I definitely don't think it's an improvement. Let me tell you that much. I think it's probably an L. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's yeah, not that good. But you still have the 5K payout cap. So no change on the payout cap on the 150s. So nobody on a 150 should be complaining. This is now like taking the 100K payout cap down to 3K is like what other firms do. Like that's what like Tradeify 100K account is 3K. My Fund of Futures, I believe it's like 3K. So I mean, they're just now like doing what the other firms are doing. But I obviously, yeah, it's not. It's a it's a downgrade for sure. It's too expensive to be 2K. Well, like I said, every other firm, like on a 50K, most you can take out is about 2K. All right, let's see what we can do. I want to get in a trade, man. Gold is BSing right now. You never top step's not gonna suddenly shut down, my friend. That would be insane. I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, true. Is that like going forward or is it? Yeah, look at this here, buddy. So look, I mean, if you y'all have time. Wait, I mean, if you already bought an account, then you're good to go, right? Like if you already have an account, nothing happened to your account. You know what I mean? You're fine. Should be, unless I'm mistaken, which I don't think I am. Hey, y'all, we're doing a 50K Lucid Flex account giveaway at the end of the stream. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. You do have to hit the like button to be entered into the giveaway. Let me remind you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, what Vox said. If you purchase before the 28th, you should be okay. That's pretty normal. So maybe if you do it, bro, don't blow it. If you're going to get a Top Step account, don't blow it. I wonder if crude can leg under these 60s here. This is a pretty strong move into this low. Let's get 100 likes. Let's go. At least. Come on. Waiting for a setup, chat. Waiting for a setup. Let's go. Give me a setup. A setup. Run it up. Yeah, NQ's holding well up here. I would be cautious being short. Not gonna lie. I just have to remind everybody in this chat that you have to like the stream to enter the Lucid 50K Flex account giveaway. We had a viewer in here the other day won a Lucid Flex account, and he got it to a payout. And if he's in here tonight, we got to ask him if he got it to a second payout, because he said he was pretty close to 2 payouts on a free account that he won just because he was in the stream, liked and subscribed. That's all you have to do, man. Let's get it. Also, you're hanging out here watching a trader at work and getting a lot of value out of it, so that's it. That's a W on top of what we're already doing here. Come on. $150K XFA, I'll probably blow it, but it's not nice not to have to worry about payout caps. Yeah, I hear you talking about blowing XFAs. Y'all know that builder account? I passed 5 of them, already blew one, bro. But it's okay because I have more. Already blew one, which is fine. It's fine. I still have 4 more. I have 4 more that were dormant. I couldn't do anything with them anyways, so it's not a W, but it's also not an L. Start fresh. Let's go. How do you participate in giveaway? Just hit the like button and subscribe, and we are doing a giveaway at the end of the stream. Let's go. Gold went without us. Well, I don't know if gold's going to give us a ton of follow through here, but we'll see. I'll be watching around this 30 level. I kind of want to get short gold, but I'm a little worried that NQ might just carry gold here. We're waiting for everything. I don't really see a setup right now, to be completely honest. Oh, there's Gambler. Yo, second payout. Second payout. That's sick. That's sick. All from a free account just for hanging out in the stream. Sick. Yeah, I'm wondering that with the correlate. I hear you, Alex. Yep. Or sorry, yeah. Yeah, Alex. Appreciate the words, Snuff. Appreciate that. Kind words. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing as you. Like, why is crude holding so well? Although we might see a breakdown here. I love getting in a trade for a breakdown. We've seen this level get this, anything above 97's has been getting sold very aggressively then again. So I think there's a break to be had here, but I would like to see a retest of like the midpoints, something. We can't just short the lows, but it does look pretty clean. And if we get short, we probably look for a break of structured trade, maybe into some of these lower levels here, 96, 30s, 96. And it has potential to do that, especially if NQ just keeps holding, and maybe makes a run for those all-time highs. But unfortunately, it's just, I never have a good experience getting in on a breakout right at the breakout level. It always seems like I just see red on it. And I don't love seeing red on trades. And I know I'm going to see red on this trade if I just get in at the low. It might just flush without giving a pullback. It might give a pullback. It's going to need to give a pullback for me to entertain the idea, because it's these breakout trades, when it starts to look very obvious, get very FOMO-ish, and it's just not a good way to go. Because you're like, yeah, this looks great. This is going to break. And I do think it'll break, but it's going to have to offer me an entry. I'm not just going to take it right here at the lows. That never goes well. That's almost how I always go on tilt. Go look at any case study of me going on tilt live on stream, and it's always me trying to force these damn breakout trades where it seems like this thing has no air above it. There's no way it can bounce anymore. It's got to break. No. Give me a pullback. If not, maybe it just flushes. It looks very heavy. What's soybeans doing? I was slight green in my Lucid today. No payouts yet. Been dealing with Top Step. Well, yeah, now makes me seem foolish for working with. Nah, you're good. Got my Lucid funded back. Once again, anybody with the Top Step accounts purchased before the 28th, you're not a victim of the payout cap cut. You should be good to go. You should be good to go. Go double check with them on Discord, something like that. I'm not their spokesperson or anything, but I do think, from the general understanding of how these prop firms do rule changes and stuff like this, as long as you have an account or you purchase an account before that rule goes into effect, you should be okay. Of course, if you blow those accounts and then go buy new ones, then okay, you're buying accounts after the rule is changed. So take it slow. I think it's a W to get out. I think it's a W to get out of that break even, Ricky, with how well it's holding. I think getting out of that break even's a good. I think that's a good one, man. Now let's be patient, wait for the next one. I don't hate getting out of that break even. It's holding so well at these highs. Don't like being short there. I do like, I like gold short too. I'm worried about NQ popping and then it carries gold through the 30s. Ever since I started one micro NQ, I stopped blowing out evals and funded. Yeah, it's very hard to blow it with micro. I think if you trade one micro and do like one trade a day, you can probably keep a funded. I'm not sure how quick you'll get to a payout, but you can probably keep a funded account around for some time if you have the patience and composure. Appreciate that, Alex. You still blow accounts also on occasion. I certainly do, Snuffle. I still certainly do. I was just talking about I blew a MyFunded Futures builder account, but I was trying to get it off the ground. It happens. I mean, it happens. Prop firms are tricky, man. It's not an easy thing to do, right? The rules and the drawdown they give you, it's not easy. It's not easy growing an account of a couple $1,000s. Essentially, is what we're trying to do with these accounts, with the drawdown they give you. It's not an easy thing to do, especially with how volatile these markets are, the crazy news spikes. You know, it's not an easy thing to do. So I definitely still blow accounts 100%. There's the flush. Here you go. Little move down. Yeah. I guess that would have been enough to profit on though, huh? Yeah. I think you're chilling, Ricky. I think you're chilling. I think let's let it get out of this range here, but that's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. I wonder if this is giving us a decent entry on crude, actually. I am super surprised to see crude holding these high 90s so well. All right, I'll see if I can get a retest of the midpoint of this range. If we see some exhaustion immediately, great. If not, I don't really want to sit around and let this thing grind from low to high. Should see some reaction, be able to manage our risk from the midpoint here if we start to see rejection. NQ still popping. See, that's interesting to see crude doing so well up here. Beans, soybeans. Just got a nice one on gold. Nice. What, did you catch a short? Caught the short back down, maybe? It's just having a lot of trouble around the 20s. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. All right. Let's see if we're liquidity here. Let's see. How do I break the mental block of trying to make a ton in one trade? I've been blowing evals left and right. Okay, brother. This is like when you're trying to make a crap ton of one trade, it's like trying to go to the casino and you're trying to make a financial change in whatever, you know what I mean? You're just trying to make a crap ton of money. That's just not what trading is. You just have to understand that. If you make a crap ton, if that's your mindset where it's just like I'm full porting, I'm trying to make it like this is going to be the trade that change. Nobody's ever going to take a trade that like changes their life. And if they do, it's just the wrong mentality because it's going to end up getting lost eventually later down the road. Because if you don't have the mindset to be like, I need to be sizing appropriately, I need to be a consistent trader, I need to be grateful for the wins that I can get that aren't oversized, and like play the long game here. Because maybe you hit a big trade and you make this and that or whatever, but it's easy come, easy go is the saying. So it's just not really. Trust me, I had that mindset for a long, long time, and it's now if you see a great setup and it's like, okay, I should use more size on this, I feel very confident about it. This lines up with that, and I really like this about it. I'm super confident in it. Okay, let me try to put on some size, but I wouldn't. You know what I mean? You just have to understand that you're playing this for the long game. Like trading is meant to be a vessel for you to maybe earn a full-time income, maybe if not like even a passive income or a side income. Just being a consistent trader, trading within your risk parameters, trading now we're kind of fading this 9707. Yeah. Because if you're sizing too big, you're making emotional decisions because you can't handle the P&L that you're seeing. Like when I size too big and I don't like the P&L I'm seeing, I start doing dumb stuff. You guys saw that on stream, like live on display. Which not a lot of people do that, by the way. And that was on my live account. And I was using too much size, and it became quite obvious that I wasn't because for me, I'm a victim of like when I use a lot of size, I do not like seeing drawdown. So if I don't see what I like, I just cut it, then it compounds, and it's like, yeah, man, just stop full porting and understand that you're playing a long game here. You're playing a long game here. All right. We see if we get a full rotation from low to high of this range, or if we start to reject the midpoint. It's super interesting to see NQ right at the highs and crude being so persistent, to be honest. Crude is a very persistent market right here. Definitely makes you wonder why it's doing so well when NQ is... Maybe it's not a correlation thing anymore, and it's just strictly like, hey, man, the fucking Strait of Hormuz is closed, and it's been closed for like almost 2 months. Maybe that's just what it is. Like, we're not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel as far as reopening this. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not so much a correlation of NQ, it's just like... It's just as simple as that. Is there a consistency rule for the builder account payout? I think there's a 40% consistency rule, man, which is not much. Not much. %40 consistency rule is not bad at all. Is it 50? It might be 50. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. You can get paid in 48 hours once you get funded. It's 1 day to pass the evaluation account, no activation fees. I think it's like $90 for that evaluation account. And yeah, 48 hours to get your first payout once funded, 50% consistency rule. So you got to be over the buffer of 2,000. So you make 1,500 day one, 1,500 day two. And I don't suggest trying to do that. This is just simple math for you. then you could take $1,000 payout essentially on day 2 of being funded, right? You can take out what's over the buffer. The buffer's 2K. Blue Guardian, $10 funded account. I don't know what's the catch there. $10 funded account. Oh, crude's not really backing off here at the midpoint of this range. Thought we would see some type of reaction, especially with how well NQ's doing. I don't hate this trade. I really don't. Not exactly sure if it's going to work out, though. NQ's still going up. About to pass the builder. Thanks for promo code. Thanks for using it. Code BPC on all proper evaluations. Appreciate it. Also, we're doing a Lucid 50K Flex account giveaway at the end of the stream. Crude is stuck right here at 97.10. Yeah, that might be cooked. That might be cooked. How are we doing on the likes? Let me know. Let me know. We need to get at least 250. These Lucid accounts. We're giving away a $100 account pretty much right there. Lucid Flex account. The 50K is about $100 with code BPC. A little bit less. All right. We pretty much need this to be the high, damn it. Let's go. Let's go. I am so surprised to see how well crude's doing with NQ. I'm literally about to run through the highs. I'm trading this on my 50K funded TPT account. It's fresh, so this has the intraday drawdown right now. I think we unrealized we're up about $100, so if this bounces back, stops me out, I'll be down about 300, given what we lost on the unrealized profit. NQ's gonna shit the bed. Do you really think so? I think NQ's doing okay here. I mean, maybe so. I don't really love trying to short the all-time highs. In fact, I might try to buy the dip at some point. All right, there goes crude. That's a full rotation from low to high. That is impressive. It's impressive to see how well crude's doing right here. Okay. That's a tough one. Oh, look at gold. Wow. Where did this come from? Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this volatility to settle down, see what the structure forms like after the fact. I got smoked on that crude short. Absolutely smoked. That's some interesting PA there. Wow, wow, wow. Crude can be tricky like that though. You can hold levels that you feel like for sure are gonna break. Probably doesn't help that NQ's dumping a little bit. What's the dumpage all about? Tell me. Like, let me know. I don't know. I do not know. It's really not that deep of a pullback at all. In fact, it's a little bit pathetic attempt at a dump. Crude maybe takes the high out here. 97.52 is the high. I'd probably wait for an NQ pullback and buy that shit. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Is that insane? Buying the pullback on NQ, is that absurd? I don't know. I need to shave my beard. I need to shave my face. Look like a bum. Why? Y'all really think we're gonna get a gap fill, huh? Looks like I'm gonna be the. Looks like I'm gonna be the. What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Looks like I'm gonna be the black sheep tonight, because I'm looking to buy that. I'll be the black sheep. I'll be the black. Y'all can be. I'll be y'all's liquidity. I'll be y'all's liquidity tonight. Pause tonight. I will buy NQ so that y'all can fade it. I will take the L on it. I'll do it. I will gladly take the L for y'all. Fading the chat. Now that's a way to think about it. The chat usually fades me, or the chat usually fades the trader. The trader's fading the chat. I might fade the chat here. Wouldn't hate seeing it in the 90s, 80s. Gonna hold 100 flat? Do we hold 100 flat? Look at crude. Oh my goodness, bro. There's a lot of head fakes tonight. I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. Can we just not retest 60? Then I can just get short. Let's put our fucking foot on the pedal here a little bit. Let's try this out. Let's try to catch a momentum trade. Let's see if we can fully rotate from high to low again. NQ is bouncing right back up. That is beautiful. I didn't get a chance to buy NQ, but I will take advantage of the crude trade. We need to get through the midpoint right here. I don't know if I love how much size I'm in. Shit, this is only a 50K account. I might be in too much size. I think I am in too much size. Kind of already committed to it though. Okay, if we bounce too hard, I'll cut it. There's really, yeah, if we bounce too hard, I'll cut it. We'll see what happens. I sized into it too much. Son of a bitch. Are we doing this? Let me pull NQ up over here so I can see. Oh no, we're okay. We're okay. We're in at 24. These 30s are holding pretty well. We got to get under 97. We got to break 97 here on this push. I would need to see a break of 97 here on this push. That's just not backing off the 30s. Dude, I have no faith in this right now. I have like no faith in this. We got to get under 20s. Let's go. Come on, chat. We got to get under 20s right here. Here we go. Now we need to just fully rotate to the lows of the range, which I guess is asking for a little bit much. At 18. NQ's right back to the highs. I don't see the reason for crude not to just buckle here and sell off. Sell off. It's not matching what I want. We should be trading like the lower third of this range with NQ back at the highs right here. And we kind of aren't. Can we get under 17? This is supposed to be a momentum trade, and we've completely lost momentum. I'm going to cut it. It just doesn't seem to care what NQ's doing at this point. I don't know, man. Thought we had some momentum there and just completely came to a screeching halt. That is disgusting. That's a frustrating one. See, that's why I don't just join into fucking big candles. That's such a stupid ass trade. That is such a stupid ass trade. All right, we are in trouble here. I don't think we have much drawdown. Trying to be aggressive with these intraday accounts. What I really like to do is try to catch a little bit of that moment. Like if we can catch one directional move and I can scale into it, because I don't need to catch a lot and then just get out of it. Usually I can get through that intraday drawdown a little bit quicker. But you also have to be pretty disciplined as far as cutting them. So yeah, I don't have a lot of drawdown left anymore. I think I sized into that too much. Shit's fucking, I mean, excuse my language. This is bullshit right here. It's fucking, what is happening? This range is like just disgusting. Gold might break 700s right here. How many times do we try to chase the breakout trade before we just stop? No, I don't think we really try to chase a breakout. I'm mainly trying to be taking the range trades a little bit. But those aren't working either right now. You might see gold flush 700 right now. There's your lower high on the hourly. If we can't hold 700s here, we're in trouble. I'm trying to take a base hit on gold here. Looking for this break under, or at least a retest of the lows. See if it'll break as we retest 705, if we can. Buddy, it's one of them nights, isn't it? It might be one of them nights for me. I don't know, man. Kind of need to force a break. Like, yeah, I'm losing too much drawdown. This account might be cooked. This account might be cooked. This account might be cooked. Yeah, this account might be cooked. Probably have a couple $100. Shit, man. I'm getting smoked right now. The ranges are just so, like, dramatic, man. With, golly. How do we recover this account? How do I recover this account? Can't catch a damn trade. Can't catch a range trade. Can't catch a breakout trade. One of them. Reset, reset. I have a whole bunch of other ones, which is good. At least I'm not copy trading. I am trying to get like aggressively kind of try to pass this damn intraday drawdown. These ranges are so stubborn. I think it is cooked. I don't even quite know how much drawdown I have. It's got to be like a couple $100. 48, 946. We were up on a trade maybe by like $200-300. I might have $600 of drawdown maybe. I can probably bring it back, but damn, is it on an intraday account? I don't know. It might be a tricky one. These ranges are so tough right now. This range on gold is very tough. Are we going to rotate all the way back to the highs? It's hourly. Man, looking for breakout trades in this session is never a good idea. I don't know why I do that. I still do like this short. I really don't have enough drawdown to be playing with it no more. Yeah, I like this short on gold. If we could just catch this move, we need this to work out picture perfectly. Like reject VWAP, reject the midpoint here. We need to get through 700s and then dump to like 680s. And if I can add into it the entire way, we might have a recovery plan. We might have a recovery plan here. I need it above 14. Like I need a really good price on this bad boy. Yeah. Also, we have the hourly in 5 minutes coming up. I don't know. Maybe we don't see the clean follow through we want right here with the 5 minutes to go. Crude's being a pain in the ass. Look at this range. It's kind of insane. I'm like literally trying to eye up a trade that pretty much has no drawdown, which is tricky. Definitely not as exciting as yesterday's price action, that's for sure. We like the hourly candle close on gold, that's for sure. I don't know if we're going to see follow through in the short term with this hourly coming up to close in 5 minutes. Three minutes. Man, that crude trade would have worked out. Why? Ugh. That's disgusting. I mean, we instantly dump like we just dump so much right there, and then we go sideways for like 15 minutes, and then now we dump again. It's like, why can't there be some flow to that trade? Why can't there be some flow to that? I don't see us holding the bot. I don't see us holding it. Wait, we have an hourly candle coming up. I don't know, man. Do we get all the way back down to the lows? I don't think I have enough drawdown to try this thing, man. 3 minutes to a war. There's gold. Hourly candle, hourly candle. Three minutes till the I thought you said war. 3 minutes till it. Well, now it's 1 minute. The hourly candle is going to open up here in a minute, 40 seconds. I know I should have. I got a little spooked. Yeah, I got spooked. That was the flow of that was a little tricky. That was supposed to be a momentum trade because we saw pretty much like a 40-point flush in a minute. And then it decides to do this. I just killed the vibe on that. But yeah, I should have stayed in it. Probably should have sized down. All right, there's your hourly candle. I don't hate to sell off on crude, man. Lows of the range are there, 96.70s. Do we get some follow through? Who's winning? Not me. Definitely not me. All right, I tried to get short on gold here. We'll see if I just short the bottom here at all, or if we can actually sell back into the lows. It's the midpoint rejection we're looking for. I would have liked to get in a little bit higher. I'm sure I just sell the lows right here. I'm sure we just sell the lows right here. If we can get back down to 4700s, retest, we might have a clean little breakdown trade. All right, I'm adding. Kind of committing to the sell-off back into 700, so we need to see it. Otherwise, pretty much cooked. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Ooh, fuck. All right, we got to get under 10s here. Like right now. I might have sized into that too aggressively, man. I'm not giving it enough room and I'm adding too much. These 50, yeah, I'm not, nah. This, I might blow if we pop through 12 here. I'm being way too aggressive. Yeah, this might be blown. I'm being way too aggressive with the scaling into this. Like, that was very premature. I didn't even really let it confirm that we could get back down to 10. Or, sorry, back under 710. It would have been better if I added at 708, 707. Yeah, this account's probably gone. Where's your mic at? It's right next to me. What do you mean? What you mean? Yeah, I think this account's cooked. I added too early. We hadn't even closed under 10. That account's gone. You had 430? Well, I committed to the breakdown. Oops, that was loud. Hardly hear you. You're the only one saying that. Are we okay? I think we're okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get past that drawdown. I don't know. That's kind of how, yeah, trying to size into momentum trades, get past the drawdown. That's kind of how I approach it, so it is what it is. I mean, there's two ways you can do it. You can try to size in to those like those aggressive trades. We get under 10 right there. That account's pretty much chilling, but I was a little premature with the ads. No, I think you're the only one saying that, Ed. I think we're okay. I think it's okay, my man. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I have more fundeds, but I tried to be aggressive with that and get it past the intraday. That intraday is a bitch. There's two ways you can do it. You can do it like super slow and steady, or you can try to size into a directional move. That was a little too aggressive. I was sizing in like I had a 150k account, not a 50k account, so it's okay though. All good. Think it's not your night. I agree. We're not really getting the follow through in any market. Just up down, up down. Crude, disgusting price action. Gold, disgusting price action. Yeah. A little bit cooked. Yeah, they still do. It's just I'm playing it way too tight and I'm not giving it room. But at the same time, it's like, man, this is a stubborn ass breakdown. Blender mode. Mic may be too loud, low-key. I'm kind of shouting tonight. Just join closing stream. No. I blew a funded trying to get that intraday drawdown. I really hate intraday drawdown, so I do try to pass. I do try to get them passed with a couple, a clean trade or two. But sized in too much too early to some of these, and it's just not directional enough tonight. I think we're just so totally range bound, and I'm trying to like force breakouts. That's the issue here mainly. It's really a no trade session, and I'm trying to like just take a trade. Yeah. Yeah. I tried to get, yeah, that's, the price action is pretty horrible, but also, that's not really an excuse. Yeah, this PA is tough. That is an excuse, but it's not an excuse. It is tough. It is tough. Not a good day to try to be aggressive with trying to get that intraday passed. I would say that much. You short? Oh, I like this short on oil. I like this short on gold. Now I'm hesitant because it hasn't been working. Oh my god, what is it fill? The candle's not even there. Oh, that's what. All right. Let's see if we can take this bitch home. I'm gonna short on gold, looking for the break under 700s. See if we can pass this eval. Shit. Fully in. Can we just not retest and I can go break even? Happy days. This is the trade I should have caught on that take profit trader funded account that I didn't. So fun times there. That's the trade I should have caught. Or I wanted to catch. Should I just take this off? Why are we stalling so much? Shouldn't we be flushing? I feel like this range is still gonna hold. Yep. Wow, that's impressive. Can my fucking stop get filled, please? What's happening? My stop didn't get filled and I'm blessed. I'm gonna start tightening up this stop. My stop didn't get filled and I'm blessed. Flush this flush it under 705, please, here. And we're okay, we're gonna get stopped. Manual stop out of that. I don't know. This is interesting. Careful gold here. The fuck? I didn't make any money on that at all. I don't know. The spread is like 6 ticks on this. Yeah, that's the trade that's the trade we should have. Yeah, that was the idea. I just kind of played it way too tight, that's all. I don't know. I didn't even really make any money on that. Yeah, I mean, I stopped out. I don't know. There's like not a lot of. I don't know what's going on. I made like a $500 maybe. I do not make money. Y'all saw me close it. I think I made $500. Maybe. My stop wasn't working, so I wasn't going to go red on it. I committed to break even. I don't know. I don't exactly know what happened, but there's obviously not a lot of liquidity right here, so it's just a little area down here. But I didn't make anything. You were up almost 2K, yeah. Didn't make anything. Maybe like a couple $100. That's what I was trying to catch, though. I don't exactly know how I didn't make anything, but can we get 20 ticks on crude? Can we get to these lows on crude? Watch gold just float off of this. Watch gold just float off of this. All your trades played out after taking you out. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think my stops are too tight, and I'm just using too much size. But I mean, that's that intraday accounts make you trade a little differently, you know? Oh my god, that's $180 at risk. I don't love it. See if we can retest these 700s. Tighten up a little bit against these lows. Maybe set a range off the lows. If we break through 710s too hard here, I'll just get out. I feel like I can see the data a little bit better on this on the X. Trying to get this Lucid account passed here. I don't love how well we're holding around 709. Just gonna rotate all the way back to the highs. Looking like it. Jeez. Oh god, these ranges are brutal. Dude, these ranges are so brutal right now. Good night. I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to get aggressive and like either pass an account or get past a drawdown. I always look for breakouts instead of ranges. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the moves are quicker and more aggressive, but I absolutely never look to just trade the range. This is tough right here, man. And then it's like I'm just off by a fucking little bit. It's the worst, man. Oh, God. I'm just barely off. I'm just barely off. Holy cannoli. Fucking God. I get out of the trades like literally seconds before. It's just insane. I don't understand this. Oh, yeah. That is just the worst, man. Wow. Wow. See if I can catch this breakdown. I don't think I've ever seen so much commitment to a breakdown trade. Maybe if we re-break the lows here. Try to hold 1 minute more, yeah. If I didn't use so much size, I would probably be able to hold another minute. using too much size. It happened again, I'm telling you. It's crazy. It is crazy. Range trade the intradays. I should have done that. Should have done that. Okay. Do we want to hold? Are we going to hold this? Go for it. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Expecting some volume under 700s here. If we don't get it, we'll cut. Would definitely expect some volume here, though, if we break 700. That's impressive. Fuck that bounce, man. Can't even get 697? Come on, bro. I miss the old gold that used to flush 20 points on breakdowns. All right, dude. Just bad day here. Like barely up. I should have just gotten out at 698. Unbelievable. Ooh. Me want to chase crude breakdown now. Is there a giveaway? Yeah, bro. Sure. You can get a giveaway, damn. Yeah, no, there's a giveaway. If she's not done, it might just be a retest and still go. I know. I'm not saying that's the bottom, but it, like, come on. Give me something. I can't let it come all the way back. My entry's too damn low to let it bounce all the way back, you know? I don't think it's done, but short term I need yeah, I can't let that come all the way back. Dude, if crude holds this low, I'm gonna be astonished. Like, I'll genuinely be astonished if crude holds this low right here. Oops. All right, let me see if I can catch this breakdown trade on crude. Same idea as gold. We'll do the giveaway in a sec. I just can't. I do not see this hole. look how many equal wicks we have at 68. That would be insane. Can you imagine this holding? We're about to find out. We are about to find out. Shit. Maybe the ad's a little early. Crude's a little difficult to add into because, like, you see, as soon as I see 68 back on the bid, I'm assuming we're breaking it. Because, like, how many orders? This might be interesting to look at the level too. Like, how many orders are here at 68? Enough. Oh my god, we're actually bouncing. Oh my god, we're actually bouncing. This is insane. Look at this. Is like the iron. This is like the Berlin Wall here. Wow. Wow. It is baffling me that we can't look under 68 right here. That's impressive. Look at all the rejection we have off this low. This is crazy, bro. The way these levels are holding tonight, it's like insane. It's like this is like textbook support and resistance. I've never actually seen it this to the tick. Like what? To the tick, bro. Like literally to the tick. Here we go. We might see you here. That's insane. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Yeah, that's insane. That's fucking crazy. Buffett's right here. Buffett's right here. What in the world? That's crazy. To the tick. The fact that this can't slip under 68 even a little bit is just like, wow. I understand that the Strait of Hormuz is blocked, but like, come on, bro. What's the uniqueness of 96.68? I think crude's able to trade down to 96.40 just because the strait's blocks. Come on now with this shit. What? Here we go. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Big players keep buying there. That must be it. Look at crude. Look at gold being a pain in the ass. Did you see that? You blink, you miss it. You blink, you miss it. Come on, bro. Let's go. Giveaway after this trade. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're just gonna stall out here. You also sold from way. That's true. I was short from way up there. I used way too much size tonight. I'm still kind of using too much size, but. Breakouts are the best. They're love-hate. Very much love-hate. I don't like being in drawdown a lot. So for me, I sometimes get faked out a lot. Yeah, I hate drawdown too. Totally hate drawdown. And breakouts are so annoying. I mean, there's a time and place for the breakouts, but yeah, they're awful. They're like so awful. Before they happen, they put you through hell. Is that the low? Okay, is that the low? Yeah, that might be the low. I kind of wanted to just hold this and see us sell back into 96, but maybe we do. I don't know. Maybe that's the low. We're just V-shaping. I don't know. My mind's going back to maybe this just holds range. It broke the low. Maybe it just holds range, trades back into that previous range. I kind of want to see follow through here, but this market hasn't given us a lot of follow through. Maybe we start picking up. Gold's BSing. Although I'm looking at NQ kind of folding here, or starting to fade down a little bit. Anybody wondering what the target is? I'm just seeing how close I can get to the 9K profit target on this Lucid account. Lucid account. I'm gonna see if I can pass. I can pass it today if this just flushes 96. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like we go right back to range bound activity. Not really seeing the follow through I was looking for. Jeez, buddy, that's disappointing. We just barely break down and then just. Oh man. Godly, the ranges today are so annoying. We can't even get 15 ticks under that low. I guess I should just taken off at 40s, but jeez. Yeah, I should have just gotten out. Pretty horrible. Pretty horrible. Been getting out at the worst times, getting in at the worst times. Just nothing going well. Yeah, the timing tonight is definitely tricky. And then crude comes back down. I'm like getting spooked out of the trades. I'm getting spooked out of the damn trades like nobody's business. Maybe not. I don't hate the longs on on NQ, but looks like we want to come test these 70s again. This reminds me of last night a little bit. Slow grind down on NQ. Where do we see buyers? Where do we see buyers? Do we see them in the 60s, 50s, 40s? I think we get all the way down to this range. Gold, new lows here. Everything's slow right here. I'm looking to try to take another trade so I can pass his account. Do I trust the 70s here as the low? Not really. But also, this is NQ we're talking about. Is gold just going to flush out, or do we kind of hold these lows? It's a nice bounce to 700s here. Crude coming lower. NQ trying to bounce. Very slow price action right here. Very, very slow. I wouldn't hate a dip buy around the 60s, 50s on NQ. Also, chat, let me remind you, we're doing a Lucid 50K Flex account giveaway at the end of the stream. We do need to hit the 250 like goal, which I feel like we're not quite at because I have not been reminding y'all. But to enter the giveaway, you do have to hit the like button and be subscribed to the channel. Recap of the session so far. Blue would take profit trader funded account. That hurt. Up on my live accounts. Been hard. Been trying to kind of catch breakouts. This NQ is curling off the 70s, which I don't hate, but I don't know, man. It's a little too slow. Now crude's back down. It's been very difficult to hold trades for me tonight. We like get a quick little move, it pulls back very deep, and then it goes lower like 20 minutes later. It's been very infuriating. That's Asia session, though. I should expect that. Should expect that. New lows crude 40s now. Should have held that one. Should have held that one. I'm wondering how long we hold around these seven. Like, do we get a break of set? Do we see upside above 700 here on gold? Maybe not. Definitely not. All right, NQ selling off, gold selling off, crude trying to pop. All right, we might see new lows on NQ. Buckle up. Might have a dip buy opportunity on NQ here in a second. Don't mind the armpits sweat. Trading's high energy. Crude popping. New lows gold. Kind of. Trying to. New lows in Q. I'm gonna start trying to become interested around the 60s, but man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. Look for some type of higher low to form in this session. Maybe trade it back to the VWAP. I don't hate it. I don't hate the potential to try to form a higher low on this 5 minute. I don't hate it on the hourly. Retested the triple top. I think we can hold around these 60s. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it high 50s though. Look at gold. All right, I'm framing up a trade long 53s. Looking for a higher low, looking for that structure to hold. Trade back to the VWAP. We're in a market environment where you're looking for dip buys. We keep trading into the all-time highs. Looking for dip buys off a higher time frame trend. So let's see if we can catch the 50s here. And do not tell me I'm counter trend trading. Look at the daily. Please do not tell me I'm counter trend trading. You could say I'm session counter trend trading, but session trends flip flop all day. All day, all night. Let's see. We'll do a giveaway after this, guys. Lock in. Make sure we hit that 250 like goal, though. We got to make sure we hit that 250 like goal. All right, check it out. See if we get smoked here. I just went a little bit lower. Maybe it's greed. Gold's still selling off. Maybe we don't get filled here, huh? Maybe we don't get filled here, bro. Sheesh. Decent bounce, about 13-point bounce. Not bad. Damn, bro, we were not. I don't know if we're gonna be in this trade. I don't think so. Maybe though. I'm just gonna set up a trade on my take profit trader accounts. 1 second. We'll do a giveaway after this, guys. Let's hit that 250 like goal. You gotta hit the like button, gotta be subscribed. That's what you got to do. Let's see what it's about. Let's see what it's about. Let's see what it's about. I fully expect this to be a bottom tick if it does get filled. At least for a bounce. At least for a trade back into the view up. Yo, Nico, appreciate the follow on YouTube. Are you a good or a bad guy? What does that mean? Okay, so I'm gonna get into, if I get 7 micros, maybe I'll risk the profit that we made on the gold trade. So I probably can have like a 15-point stop on this. One more leg down, one more leg down, one more leg down. Give me one more leg down. Just one more. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I think we're gonna get it. Hopefully we get it. Yo, Yentel, appreciate the follow. Once again, if y'all are just joining in here, hit the like button to enter the giveaway. We're doing the giveaway after this trade, hopefully. Oh, top of the hour right here. Be careful. Maybe we get a fill here on the volatility. Top of the hour. Top of the hour, top of the hour, top of the hour in 30 seconds. All right, top of the hour in 5 seconds. I didn't even realize. Let's go. Maybe that's the low. Maybe that's the low. Maybe that's the low. Maybe that's the low, damn it. Shit. Bots. Bots, we're not doing the giveaway yet. If this gets through 80s, grinds 90s, I think we just missed the trade, really. I just missed the trade. Yo, did the draft start? Who got taken first? Who got taken first? Mendoza. This is disappointing, man. The one time we get a decent little extension to the downside to take a dip by, we don't get to fill. The rest of the time I ended up trying to force breakout trades, blew a funded accounts. I was sized in way too heavy for that 50K funded account, to be honest. That was on me. That was on me. I was forcing way too much. Good thing I didn't copy trade him. Yeah, I got you. Let me mute him. I don't know why Nightbot does everything but mute the people who spam. Like, there should be a timer on this shit. Nightbot does everything but ban the people that spam. No spamming or you're going to be timed out. Good lord. Absolutely no spamming, bro. Chat, the giveaway is not even happening right now. Oh my god. We have not even started. I'm trying to get this trade on first. All right, hold up. We are either going to get steamrolled or have the most profitable trade of 2026. I don't love how quickly we're coming into the lows, but gold's still selling off. Where's the strong NQ everybody's talking about? I don't see it whenever I take my dip trades. Where's the strong NQ everybody says? Holy crap. We might not get in this trade, man. Hey, what's good, Coach Fred? All right. Clear your throats. Let's lock in. It's gonna fill. Good. Everybody's feeling bearish in Q, huh? Said your buy limit is way too far. But isn't that the exact mentality we want? Like, isn't it that means I'm getting a great price for it? Isn't that exactly what we want? The lower the better, right? Shit. Come on, chat. Let's go, man. I would like to just trade this back to the VWAP. I'd like to just trade this back to the VWAP. Probably won't even look for that much, honestly. Maybe bounce to 70s. Halfway to the VWAP. Maybe not even that. Maybe just back into the structure we're looking at here. Depends. Depends what it sets up like. If depends if we even get a bounce. You need to have a YouTube channel to appear on Top Step TV. Nope. No, you don't. I don't think so. Come on, brother. 10 points. 10 points. Let's go. Gold is still selling off. Gold's about to lose its hourly low here at 80 flat. Gold's dumping. It's crazy that I came into the session fully looking for this move, and it's just... Should have just sized down, widened the stops, and just let things go a little bit. That would have been the idea. What the frick? Soybeans! Don't forget about damn soybeans. Chat, have we gotten 250 likes? We're doing a giveaway, 250 likes. That's how you used to trade when I first saw you. What? Say again. Remind me, Moto. Yeah. No, it was good. It's no, I would let, like, that's how we're trading when we have when we're on like the fundeds and we're past the buffer. It's because I was trying to get that damn intraday trailing buffer or trailing drawdown. I was trying to get it past, and there's two ways to approach it, and I guess I decided to try to be more aggressive. You can take it really slow, try to base hit it, or you can try to not necessarily full port, but size into one clean directional move, and I just did not get the clean directional move tonight. All right, let's see. This isn't. This is, bro. This is actually like watching paint dry. Let's just do that giveaway. We're not doing the trade. We're not, bro. Y'all get, yeah. Trading comes first. I'm also waiting for the trade. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. It's not getting there. You're not patient enough, bro. That's not the right attitude. We're only 10 points away. Question is if we just flush this like a SOB or if we come get picked up and then bounce. Love to hear that. Love to hear that, Ale. Let's see. Let's see if we can get picked up nice and gently. Nice and gently. Why do I feel like he's just gonna? Why do I feel like he's just gonna gravestone it? Like, bow. We want to get picked up nice and slow here. And liquidated. Is futures similar to options or different? The only thing that's similar is that you're trading contracts in a sense, like you trade options contracts and futures contracts, but they're nothing like you would expect. Like a contract here is more similar to trading a share of stock or um, you know what I mean? What are they trading? Forex? It's kind of like you're trading. Well, I mean, you're trading. Nah, it's just not like options contracts at all. Is really the thing I'm trying to say. But you are trading a contract, but you don't deal with theta decay or anything like that. So it's better. It's better than just trading raw options is insane. I don't know how y'all do. I don't know. Does anybody here successfully just trade raw options? Like anybody actually? Like not selling premium, but just trading options. It's difficult because you have to deal with that damn theta decay. So you could be right about a move. Like I can get into a move on NQ and be stuck in a range, and my P&L might still be break even. But if you take a trade, if you take a S&P contract, you buy a long contract, or you buy a call, and we just range, you're still losing money. Man, is this gonna take us or not? Yeah, do me a favor and do not trade options. They are the absolute. I mean, they can be good, but you got to be very, very locked in. And I really wouldn't suggest just trading them. They're good for hedging. They're good for hedging. They're good for selling premium, but that's about it. They're good. They're good as an investment tool. Like if you actually own shares of stock. Man, I don't know. Are we not going to get picked up here? If you are so sure with the limit, then take the short for the touch. I'm not so sure with the limit, and I don't like taking this. I don't like taking the short for the touch. Or yeah, I don't like just because I think that we can get into this level and get picked up, and I think that would be a high probability trade, does not mean I'm gonna short here. Like that's a low probability trade. I'm already expecting reversal around this area, whether it's 10 points here or there. So yeah, I get that question a lot. I never have the urge to do that because just because I think it would be a good buy here doesn't mean I think that we're set up for a good short into that level. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? That's what a trader who wants a lot of action does. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think it's a good short setup. But you have to wait longer. I'll wait, brother, because well, what's important is protecting my capital. And as I blew a funded account. No, but really, what's important is playing defense before playing offense in trading. I worry about the risk first, and just because it's taking a little while, it doesn't matter. We're trying to make money at the end of the day. We're trying to make money and not lose money at the end of the day. So if it takes me having to wait another 10 minutes, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Trading, yeah, you're gonna learn to wait in trading, and you're just gonna have to learn to wait. You're gonna have to learn to wait. We might see. I might keep y'all here all night. We may not never get the trade. Having said that, let me get a check on the light count, and we will do this giveaway for y'all. And any of the real ones who want to hang around and see if we get filled can hang around and see. Although I feel like we'll see if we don't start reversing off 60s, come back down, retest. Then if we just start grinding through the 70s, we'll go and do the giveaway. Let's watch it for a couple minutes, but we'll look to do the giveaway here in a second. The market will teach you to wait. Yeah, I mean you can try to time the market or let the market. Or you can try to force your hand in the market, or let the market come to you and wait for your setups. Wait to get filled in areas that have high probability for bounce. Just be super patient. Or you could try to force things, which I do from time to time when trying to do evals or this, that, and the other. But it's never usually a good idea. But the main goal is that I attempt, I make an effort to be patient and let the market come to me. Like framing up this trade, I'm just buying into it. Nice bounce on gold. I see that. Yeah, about a 10-point bounce off the lows. Time is more important. Nothing's more important than no, I don't agree with that one, Alex. I don't agree. Nothing's more important. I mean, you're a trader, right? You're dedicating your time. People talk about time freedom and trading, man. You're still dedicating your time waiting for the market to come get your positions. I don't care about time, bro. I care about trying to make money. And you don't make money by being reckless and worrying about whether you have to wait 5 or 10 minutes. And maybe we wait all this time and it gets filled and then we just flush. That could happen too. But you're following a process. That's what's important, right? Oh, we do see some volume on this flush. That's okay. All right, let's see if we hold these. See if we can hold these 30s here. Nice initial reaction. I'm a little sketched out about how quick it was without really any follow through, but let's see. Do I want to move the stop to 240? Kinda. I don't really want to risk more than I made on that gold trade. $262 likes. Let's get to 300 real quick. We'll do the giveaway right after this trade. Hopefully we get it. What happened to 250? Hey, we passed it. Let's go. Felling a little bit here. I think if we get to 30s, we probably do go gap fill, so I don't hate the entry. Or sorry, the stop loss, that is. If we can't hold 30s, we probably do go gap fill. Usually pops are sold on downtrends. We are in a session downtrend at the moment, but look at the hourly. All right, so looking for that higher low to form on the hourly for a trade back to the VWAP. I think it'd be a very... Obviously, you can make the argument that the move up was pretty extended, but that would just be a huge rotation to get all the way back down to the gap. I mean, that could happen, but... I like the probabilities of a bounce at least back to the VWAP. So, cool with this trade here. And I like where the stop's at, because if we get all the way down to thirds, we probably just fill that gap anyways. And if you lose here. Kind of just is what it is. We'll do the giveaway right after this trade. I do it for you. Oof. Is what it is. I don't feel any type of way about it. I actually love this trade. I'll take this trade a million times. Can't win them all. And we only risked about as much as we made on the gold trade, so no regrets on that one. All right, let's do this giveaway, chat. Let's do this giveaway. Who's ready? One in the chat if y'all are ready. Y'all usually see me get annoyed after I take a losing trade, but look at me. I'm a happy camper here. I really did like that trade. Some of them just don't play out. All right, let's do this giveaway. Once again, it's a 50K lucid. That's the best. Whenever you follow your process and you take a loser, like, that's kind of the best. Can't win them all. You literally cannot win. Trading is one of those things, man. You're never gonna win every single trade. 50K Lucid Flex account. What's awesome about these accounts, once again, use code BPC on Lucid. Take profit trade on my funded futures. I'm setting it up right now. No activation fees on these accounts. 2 days to pass. I don't know if there's consistency rule on this account. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Or if there is, it's something very, very doable, like 50%. All right. right, let's leave this. All right, start giveaway. Run it up. Exclamation mark BPC. You have to have liked the stream and subscribe to the stream. Appreciate y'all. I guess we go gap fill. It's a huge sell-off. Huge sell-off. Is what it is. I'm guessing gold's still selling off. Not really. We go gap fill. Do we go gap fill? If we can't hold these lows at 20, yeah, maybe so. Looking ugly now. Everything I do. These overnight sell-offs, man, they just don't stop, do they? They do not stop. All right, we're going to leave this entry open for probably another 5 minutes. Y'all give me 1 second. 1 second. Once again, if y'all are just joining in here, exclamation mark BPC in the chat. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And we are going to do the damn thing. We're going to do a Lucid giveaway, chat. A Lucid giveaway. Can't top it, man. Can't top it. Lucid is pretty sick. Lucid's pretty sick. All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Setting it up. Everything I do. Look up. Okay, we got a lot of entries here. We got a lot of entries here. $205 entries. Run it up. Run it up. Still selling off. NQ still selling off. You can't tell me it's not worth fighting for. All right, man. Let's get like 250 entries. Wow. Okay. I guess we just go gap fill this bad boy. If we can't hold the structure here at 25, we really don't have any support up until another 30 points, and then the gap, of course. Same time, these markets are pushing all-time highs. You would think benefit of the doubt, right? At some point. And try a little scalp through 35 here if I can. Let's see. Can we hold the lows at 20? Looking to hold this support. This is similar to what we've getting a lot of retest of. They're very aggressive pullbacks. Can we hold 30s here? Cause I miss you, baby. Can we pop 33 here? Maybe get through the 40s a little bit. Maybe not. And I don't want to miss a thing. All right, we're waiting for a couple more entries. I'll close it at 1040. How's that? We'll do 1040. We'll close the entries. I wouldn't mind just taking a small scalp. Can we get 40, like low 40s here? Wow, that's getting rejected pretty ugly right there. I'm just going to get out of that. I'm just going to get out of that bad boy. All right, I got out of that. I don't know. Struggling a little bit here. It's hard to trust this market, man, but this is a market to buy. You can't argue this is a market to buy. The thing is, it's feeling a little sketchy because this is really the only structure before this is the only structure that we have before, like literally it could just fade to the gap. And the fact that we got all the way down here is it's definitely a little bearish. Definitely a little bearish, man. Cause I miss you, baby. All right, let's do the giveaway, chat. We're gonna pick out 10 winners. Being short is crazy, but yeah, no, it's just ugh. Just size down and widen the stops out. It's gotta give it a benefit of the doubt, though. This market continues ending up. It ends up at the all-time high damn near every single day. It ends up at the all-time high like every single day. You know what I mean? All right, let's pick these damn winners. We got how many? I want to get 250 entries in here. 10 entries, not winners. That's true. Did I say winners? Also need to respond to some of the winners from the past stream or two. I got a little busy, but I'm going to get them their accounts. Need to stay on top of doing that every single night, but I forget. If y'all have won an account the past 2 streams, spam my DM so it's easy to see you on Discord. Can we get 250 likes? Sign into your alt accounts. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I see Gambler back in here. Is Gambler going to win another free account, man? He was in the race yesterday, or maybe the day before. And I was like, he's going to win another one? Anybody who doesn't know, Gambler won a free Lucid account giveaway and got it to 2 payouts. What a baller. What a baller. Don't forget the exclamation mark in front of the BPC. That's also the code you can use to get the best discounts on all proper evaluations. Lucid, Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures. Help me, I'm poor. I keep blowing these damn evals. Use code BPC, please. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is feeling a lot like last night. And this is the only support that we have kind of before that gap is vulnerable, I feel like. If we can't hold the 20s here, we could just go take the gap. It would be a huge rotation on the night, but we could. It would be a huge rotation, but we could. And also, it's like, okay, with the recovery that we saw here today during the New York session, you kind of start to want to anticipate a higher low because, hey, man, this market's going to end up tomorrow, I'm sure, at all-time highs. It always seems to, right? It's a strong market. So, like, kind of trying to position yourself for maybe a potential higher low somewhere. Because if you're not positioning yourself for a higher low in here, maybe you're waiting for tomorrow's price action. Maybe we keep the downtrend into tomorrow morning. Or maybe that higher low forms in tomorrow. We're trading back to all-time highs. Or, and I could see the argument that we rotate all the way back down. I just don't think that the sentiment of the market is really a rotation all the way back down. But also, it's tricky because we saw that rejection from this high here. But this market's insane. So you never know. But I don't hate the idea of trying to position yourself. But I'm looking at the lower time frame. If we can't hold the 20s, like this is the only structure that we have defending the gap. If we don't hold here, I mean, I suppose we could come into the gap and hold some type of higher low in there, like in this range. But you really would like to see this 5-minute structure hold as support, and it's looking hesitant. That's all. Just looking hesitant. I'm up $5 holla. All right, guys. Y'all about ready? Let's see how many entries we got. 250. Okay. Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? Win it. All right, we're about to do the giveaway. I just want to watch this for like, if it doesn't break down in about a minute, we'll do the giveaway. It's just, this is really weak price action off of what should act as a pretty strong level of support, but you're not seeing the reflection of that in the price action. It's looking weak. That bounce got sold. We're retesting it again. This should be a level where you'd want to see buyers step in aggressively. You're just not seeing it. You're just not seeing it. Maybe it's a null biter and it's kind of hard to watch the price action, and maybe it does bounce, but this doesn't look too hot. This does not look too hot. Just like yesterday. Yesterday had that rally. Only thing we're missing from yesterday is it didn't sell off out of the open. It just gapped and went. And then it just slowly fades all night. So maybe you recognize that. Maybe that's a new pattern we're going to be having to deal with. The slow fades from late Asia to early London. Please close the raffle. 1 second, brother. 1 second. Just leaving it open for a second. Yeah, see, another 10 people joined. Y'all probably hate seeing more people join. All right, closing the raffle in 30 seconds. Once again, you have to be live. I'm going to make sure everybody can get in. What you have to do is hit the like button, be subscribed, type in !BPC. We'll do 30 seconds, then we'll do it. If you didn't prior to subscribing and liking, if you didn't prior use that !command to get entered, you need to do it now. Like, subscribe, !BPC in that order, and let's do the giveaway in 30 seconds. You've been on stream for months and I never win. Oh, it's okay. You got this, bro. I only just started consistently doing giveaways, so this is just looking Sketchville. Sketchville. Alrighty. We're about to have 300 entries. All right, I'm closing it. As soon as this hits 45 flat, we'll close it. That'll mean we left it open for 15 minutes. That's more than enough time. Close it in 30 seconds. And whoever wins this, bro, needs to get it to a payout. Lock in. Lock in. Because if you get this Lucid account to a payout, it's instant. No payout denials. Instant payouts. 2 days to pass. Take it slow. All right. 5 seconds. Closing the entries. Let's go. Closing them down. Let's do this, chat. Let's do this. Let me go. Let me get my handy dandy notepad. Boom. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's set this bad boy up. Okay, so I saw other streamers do a duck race where they take every single person. Let me ask all this real quick. I saw another streamer take every person, the 286 people from this giveaway, and put them all in a duck race. I can't do it tonight because I think you have to pay for that. All I can do is 10. But would y'all rather have 10 selected and then put a duck race, or all 286 put in a duck race? I can do whatever y'all think is best going forward. Every person, that would be more fair, huh? Okay, 10, 10. But what if you're not one of the 10? Then you're going to say every person should be in the duck race. A lot of people were saying 10. All. I think all. See, you're going to say 10, but then as soon as you're not on this list. All right, Randy, man. I feel like I've seen him in the giveaway. Hey, Debak Biswas. 10, 10, 10, all. I can't do it tonight. Yeah, I will run a poll, though, but I can't do it tonight. I am curious going forward because I would like everybody to be satisfied with it. Once again, we can't do it tonight, but maybe going forward if the vote wins. I am interested to see what the outcome on that is, so we'll leave that open and go back to this. All right, we got 2 winners so far. All 200 seems easier. It would be, because I would just, yeah, we could do that. They want you to pay for it, which is fine. I'll do that. All right. I'll pay for it with the payout I get from Take Profit Traders. Instant, well, I don't want to say instant. Take Profit Traders uncapped daily payouts. They are pretty quick, too, considering they don't use Rise. They do handle the payouts pretty quick. All right, let's go. Night! Oh, shit. Night shows up every single night. Futures Farmer. We recognize these traders. We recognize these traders. I love to see the OGs in here get in on the list, man. I'd love to see that. Not that I don't recognize all of y'all, but there's definitely some people that continue to show up every night, man, that I appreciate everybody in here. Mike? I've seen Mike. I feel like I remember Mike's logo. He's like got a red avatar, right? Where's Mike at? Mike's in here. I've seen Mike from time to time. Yeah, Mike's in here. He's an OG, I believe. Mike, let's go. We've got a couple OGs in this list. Not that the rest of y'all aren't important, but I get to know y'all the more y'all show up, man. Let's go. Knight's back in it. All entries. We're gonna see what that says. I think all entries. All right, we've got all the ducks. Let me get the race set up, chat. Once again, if you did not get selected to compete in the duck race, I do apologize. Keep showing up every single night. If you're gonna buy an evaluation account anyways, if you're in the situation to do that, of course, trade responsibly. Only buy more in evaluations than you can afford to lose. It can become pretty ugly if you just keep buying them and blowing them. So just take it slow. But if you are gonna buy an evaluation, do use code BPC. Use code BPC. They keep supplying me with more accounts to do giveaways with. And if you're going to get it anyways, you can't beat the discount you get with code BPC. All right, we have all the ducks right here, chat. All the ducks. Tomorrow, tune back in tomorrow because we're doing another giveaway tomorrow. And maybe tomorrow we can do all of the ducks. All of the ducks. I think that's going to win. How do I figure out who voted for who? How do I figure out who voted for who? All entries is winning. Yeah, I figured it would. All right, let's do this, chat. Ready? Bom, bom, bom. Set. On your marks. Little bounce on NQ. Go. Tomorrow is Friday. You're right. No stream tomorrow. Sunday night. Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on. First place duck always gasses out. Always gasses out. I've never seen the leading duck win after towards the end. I've never seen it. It would be I think next stream we're gonna do every entry is gonna race. That would be sick. That would actually be sick. Who we got, bro? Mike? Oh, who the fuck is this super duck? Look at the super duck. Futures Farmer. An OG. I mean, an OG. So I can't. Congratulations. Let's go. That's sick. That's sick. This is once again a Lucid 50K flex evaluation account. No activation fees. 2 days to pass. Really, really good account, man. Let's go. Let's go. Knight, I'm sorry. Mike, I'm sorry. Everybody, I'm sorry. But Futures Farmer deserves it. What's the hell? Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Futures Farmer, you know the drill. You're in here every night. You got to be in the Discord. Please tell me you're in the Discord. Please tell me you're in the Discord. Congrats, Futures Farmer. Once again, I do apologize if y'all did not win. Keep showing up every night. Eventually, hopefully you will. Eventually, hopefully you will. Let's go, Futures Farmer. You are perfect. You already know the drill. I don't even need to tell you. DM me on Discord a picture of your YouTube username, and we will get you set up. And then you got to keep me updated on how that goes. Got to keep me updated on how that goes. No pressure. No pressure. But I hopefully you get to a payout. I'd like to see more of y'all get into a payout, because I sure as heck can't. So I hope that you can with the free accounts. All right, chat. It's been a long night. It's been a long night. It's been a long night. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to get out of here, guys. God bless. Take it easy. I guess I won't see you till Sunday night. New YouTube video will probably be up. I'm gonna make a YouTube video tomorrow. It's going to be really high quality, really great. So I'll let y'all know when that comes out. Appreciate y'all showing up every single night. Appreciate all the support. God bless.